Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium.
You know, every time I think of Teespring, I think of Sheree now. Oh, she got her doctorate in, what did she get it in?
I saw that article. It's in like Human Letters or something. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah. I mean,
Congrats,
I don't know what's humane about
her.
I don't think that she should get anything for being humane because she keeps her children in a house filled with toxic mold. That doesn't sound humane to me.
And then mattresses with no, like,
air mattresses on the floor.
Right. Oh, God. So,
Ooh.
Grammy nominations were released this morning. And before we get to the petty, because I know y'all want us to be petty, I want to talk about the good right now. The Grammys are like the Super Bowl to me. So, first, Cardi B, 5 nominations, including 2 of the big ones, which is
Record of the Year and Album of the Year.
Yes.
I finally learned that.
Right. And she also has one for Best Rap Album, which is, I mean, regardless of what you have to say, like, it was one of the top albums of the year from Billboard, not People's Choice. Billboard. People that actually, like, you know.
I thought you were going to be shady.
Well, no, I didn't say anything yet. We didn't get to that. She was in court today and got the nominations at the same time. Just amazing. Janelle Monáe has an Album of the Year nomination for Dare the Computer.
Good for her.
My old boss. So that's great. What else? Black Panther is nominated for Album of the Year as well.
And it's nominated for a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
Best Drama.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then the song with Kendrick and SZA is also nominated for Best Song. Look, I love me some SZA, but Gaga's going to win that entire category because she has a song for her movie, The Star is Born, and she's going to sweep that. Anyway, okay, so the bad, before we get to the petty.
Wait, we forgot one more good thing.
What?
How many things was Nicki Minaj nominated for?
That's the petty.
What, did she get anything for Album of the Year?
Wait, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to
that.
All right. The bad. Ariana Grande was shut out of the big ones. She only got maybe like 1 or 2.
She got what she deserved. Sweetener was cute, but it was nobody's Album of the Year. Okay. I'm sorry.
I agree. Taylor Swift was shut out.
She wasn't shut out. She got what she deserved.
Right. She got 1 nomination. But she normally is like
and
the Grammy
really
darling.
Don't need that.
Exactly. Fuck the bitch. I don't like her. I don't like her. I think she is white bread mayonnaise. Do not forget that. I'm not trying to get your page shut down. And I ain't apologizing to nobody. Okay? Nobody. What else? Because I wrote my
I always side-eye Taylor Swift. I mean, she did come out with that Democrat thing, and she got some people to register to vote. So I ain't too mad at her today in this moment. Other than that, I like Shake It Off, but you can keep her. Mm-hmm. You can keep her. But Shake It Off was cute. I'll give you that.
The Carters only got 3 nominations.
And they shouldn't have gotten those.
They were nominated for Ape Shit for Video. Their album is nominated along with Chloe and Haley, those little cute twins.
They're proteges.
They're proteges under Best Urban Contemporary Album.
I never heard that the girls came out with it. Wait, somebody did tell me that. I think it was you. You're always mentioning these unknown acts.
Yeah, I mean, they're cute. I mean, they're fine. I just think they're a little overrated in my opinion.
I've never really heard of them, so I can't give them any rating.
And then lastly, the Best New Artist category to me was a little dry. Cardi doesn't... She doesn't qualify for it because she was already nominated for a Grammy. You can't be nominated. It's a stupid rule.
No, I also feel like she's not a new artist at this point.
Yeah, but it just
the Bodak Yellow era is over. Last year she could have been best.
But she didn't have an album out. She didn't have a body of work out. It was just so she's just being on a single, and that's why Gaga didn't win Best New Artist or because.
Oh, that's interesting. So you have to have a whole ass album out.
That's what I think, but when you're nominated for just like a single, that counts already.
Okay. Well, you know what? If you nominated already, then you ain't new. So I'll give it to them. People know you now. You had your shot.
Do you like the artist Her? H-E-R?
I have never
with her work.
listened to her, but her gimmick of not showing her face gets on my nerves. I like honesty from my entertainers, and if you don't want to put your face out there, then just don't do it. Mm-hmm. It's really simple.
Well, you got
it
that
also,
white
it
girl
insults
though,
my
with the wig.
No, she does that because she's ugly. Sia is ugly as sin, and that's why she puts those wigs on. She's hideous. She does it so that people don't talk about her. People like me. She does it to stop this very conversation. Her always tries to be mysterious, and it's just, honey, it's 2019. That's not in anymore. It feels gimmicky, and I'm not interested. It's like, that's something for maybe like an 18-year-old to be like, ooh, who is her? I'm 36. I don't care.
But like you say, I don't know her, but I wish her well.
I don't even wish her well. I just don't know her.
Other than that, I mean, I guess there was Ellie Mae. I mean, I know her name is Eli Mae. Maya. The boot up girl. The boot up girl.
I thought it was Ellie Mae. I've heard her called Ellie Mae.
Oh. I thought it was Ella Mae.
She won't be around next year, so it's really not that important.
Very good point.
Wait, hold on.
So now, we did the good parts, we did the bad parts, and now we can get to the petty part, which is old girl, the queen, who had Best Album of the Year according to People's Choice, was not nominated for anything.
I guess
zero.
The people who made that choice weren't the same people at the Grammys. It must have been different people.
Zero. And which is crazy is, to me, like, she didn't even get any nominations for features. And you know how many features she was on from the Grammy nominations, like, cutoff? She was on at least 50. 50. No mention, like, I mean...
Let's talk about her 2019 Grammy submissions. She submitted the Queen album, Chung Lee, Barbie Dreams, Bed, Dark Side of the Moon, Big Bang, Goodbye, Anybody, Fifi, and The Way Life Goes. 10 submissions, all denied.
Denied.
According to Grammy County court documents.
They returned that to sender. I cannot believe she put Chun-Li as a submission for Song of the Year. Wow. See, you know what? I would have you know what? To be honest and be fair, because I am a fair person, I would have gave Chun-Li a nod for Best Rap Performance.
It's got the word performance in it, so Nicki Minaj doesn't belong in that category.
Damn. Denied.
Directly to jail, do not collect $200.
Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
I wonder if she's even going to go this year. She's not going to go.
She's not nominated for anything. Why would you go? The fuck? I mean, it's just...
She's not nominated.
Why would she go? And let me just say, because
I'm not nominated for anything.
I missed the whole drama with her.
Okay.
And, well, before I say that, you know, tweets are coming. It's going to come by the time this episode is over or out. Like, she's going to say something regarding, like, well, I wrote this, I wrote that. They don't care about talent anymore. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it.
And you know what? She can say that all she wants from outside the Grammys.
She probably have a boycott the Grammys like Monique.
Oh!
What was it? I Love Us For Real?
I Love Us For Real.
What else? It's just a little embarrassing. It really is. And then,
well, you know what? This is the real difference between a queen and an empress.
I mean, you never win when you play dirty. I mean...
And you never win when you talk too much shit. And Nicki, if you just would sit there and do your rap, nobody would be having this conversation. People would be, oh, she should have gotten nominated for this or that. But that would have been it. People are now rooting for you to fail. Everybody looked at that Grammy list and was like, oh, thank God we ain't got to see her. And now you get to be big, big mad again. Oh, I saw that tweet where somebody said Queen Radio should have been nominated. Girl, you better try to run for Best Podcast.
Oh, well, we can expect the Queen Radio now. Like,
you're
whenever
right.
there's mess, there's Queen Radio.
And, you've already done Pale in Sympathy, so I guess she's running shit over at the Grammys, too. Well, if she has all this power, why don't you? And you've been in the game for 10 years. If she's this witchy woman who can just snap her fingers and get payola and snap her fingers and have all these fans who are sympathetic so they go out and they actually purchase and stream. Where are your powers, miss?
So, I went to have drinks the other day, and the bartender, he had lavender dreads and lavender shirt or whatever. Didn't think anything of it or whatever. So then I'm talking to my friend about, the Grammys or whatever, and I think I said something about Nicki. He was like, what? We and my friend just stopped. We was like, okay.
Why is the help injecting themselves in the conversation? That's the first question.
Look. And he said basically that, he loves Nicki. She's the queen. I was like, were you disappointed in, her concert? He was like, I wasn't planning to go to her concert. I was like, check, please. I was like, wow. That was a survey right there. And that was a testimony to your fan base. Your fan base won't even, pay to see you perform live. He was like, wow.
You pulled a me.
Because I was doing. I wish you were there. Oh, I wish you were there. That would have been priceless. I should have got that on video. But I was like, you know what? This makes so much sense. That's her fan base.
The non-payers.
I do think
I wasn't planning on going to her concert.
He was like, no, the only people I would go see in concert is Ariana Grande or Lady Gaga. I wouldn't see Nicki Minaj in concert. I was like, wow. Wow, but that's your girl. That is your girl. And last thing about Old Girl, I just thought it was very petty of her to have one Offset's mistress in the Fifi video, and then the two girls that Cardi B, allegedly sent to get beat up, in her Good Form video.
But then she got that karma back with her lack of nomination.
Right, I'm just saying, you never
This is why people don't like you. You just could have done a good video. You could have done, something really arty and interesting, and people would have been talking about it instead of, oh, okay, it's more against Cardi. All right. Well, you know what? I hope Cardi throws all the subliminals at you from the Grammys, hopefully from the winner's stage, hopefully from the winner's circle.
So
Did she have a Grammy for Album of the Year?
Nicki Minaj? Mm-hmm. Does she have a nomination?
Does she have a win? I don't care about nominations.
She doesn't have a win. No.
Oh, then please let Cardi ain't gonna win Album of the Year. Cardi ain't gonna.
The thing is, she's in some tough competition this year. She has the Maroon 5 song against Lady Gaga's song. She has the I Like It against the Lady Gaga song too. And then the rap performances, she's up against Drake, Kendrick. So which grand opening, grand close you want to get to first? You want to get to Michelle Williams? Or do you want to get to Kevin Hart?
Oh, God. Okay, let's do Michelle Williams first.
Okay.
What do I always say every day, every time I see you? Even over text messages, every other message.
I'll try to do an impression. Keep your business out the streets. Keep your business out the streets. Thank you.
Oh, God. But it's true. Mm-hmm. And this is why. Michelle and the one that we couldn't...
Chad.
There we go.
He looked mixed, but he was white. And you
they stole that baby. I'm telling you, they stole that baby.
What?
That family stole that baby.
What baby?
They stole Chad. I firmly believe that family walked into a hospital and stole a mixed baby and raised it as their own. allegedly, but it's what I believe.
Oh, okay. You start to just see cracks. Like, first she has, like, you see she was admitted, right? To, like, a mental institution?
Yeah, she was admitted to
And I'm like,
the mental
why are you coming out with a reality show about your about your pending marriage, engagement, when you just came out of, like, a really serious depression? And then you see, like, they're kind of going at it with the race thing, and now this is all televised. People can see your business going on. Oh, man, it's just, we're back to the poor Michelle narrative now that she's a single woman now. Like, we had he put a ring on it and everything, and I'm just like, damn, I want her to have a happy ending. Oh, God. And this is what she wrote. Where is it?
This is why you can't tell everybody everything, especially with real relationships that are fragile and real minds that are fragile.
Ooh, I was about to say something, but she's been...
Right. She's been through enough.
Right. So I guess she has an album or song called Fearless, but she's like, I still remain fearless. I guess I still remain single. Things didn't work out. The healing that needs to take place is a must. I don't want to destroy another relationship. Blessings to him, his family, and ministry. #fearless.
Good luck, girl. I don't know you, but I'm going to wish you well just this once. But keep your business out the street.
I know.
You should have known. Being in an interracial relationship, you are not strong enough to deal with all the bullshit that's going to come with that in the comments. And then why would you put this shit on TV?
I mean, it just seems like Michelle's narrative has just been like the...
One poor choice after another? I'm getting tired of it.
I know. God.
There's just some shit you got to realize. People are going to act an ass. So why put it out there? Why give them that opportunity?
I think they would have still been engaged, probably married by now, if they just didn't come out with that show.
If they kept their business out the street.
Mm-hmm. All right, so another grand opening, grand closing. Kevin Hart. We have two different opinions on it, but first, I think that, I don't think he's homophobic. I just got to say that. I just think he's not funny. That's the thing. The tweets were from, 2009, 2010. They were bad. He said he apologized for it, and then he basically said he wasn't going to apologize for it again. And, I mean, that was his pride getting in the way, and I'm guessing he just made that choice right then and there. But as a celebrity, and when you get to a certain spot, people are going to come for you. So you got to remember to delete the tweets. When you get famous, because I don't want to be famous. When you get famous, make sure
you're rethinking it now.
Right? Because I was about to say, I don't want to be famous. And I just think this situation isn't going to mend the fence between homophobia in the black community, gays in the black community. I just feel like it's not going to do anything. And basically, like I told you, a forced apology, what is that going to do? What is it going to do for you? Did it put some money in your pocket? Did you get the guy? Did you get the guy? Did you get the house? Did you get it? What did that do for you?
You gained nothing.
Right. So it's just it didn't bother me particularly, but I could see how it bothers other people.
I think that he realized that he was not going to do a good job, and he took this situation as an out. I think that he realized this was going to be his Roxy Andrews moment, as it were. If you don't know who Roxy Andrews is, Google it. He said he apologized before, so why can't you apologize now? What's the issue?
Why would you apologizing?
Why would you jeopardize such a huge career moment because you really don't want to do it? I think they offered it to him. He was like, oh my God, I never thought I'd get this. He took it. And then he started looking at that list of movies and was like, I'm not watching this shit. I don't know these people and I don't care. I think that he is homophobic because we see in his personal life, again, business in the street, He will cheat on his wife, he'll apologize, then go out right back, do it again. He will do whatever he can get away with. Now, I couldn't make that discernment if his business wasn't in the street. But with that knowledge, I'm like, you know what? It was a fake apology then, like it was a fake apology to your wife. You gonna go out and be homophobic again, like you gonna go out and cheat again. I just don't give a shit about you. And he isn't funny. You're right. He isn't funny at all.
So, who do you think should replace him?
Me.
First, well, yeah. In a perfect world, yes.
Hell, we should both get up there and do it. Tag team their ass.
We would get shut down, and the Sandman would really like
get the hook.
Right, get the hook, and both of us off stage. A trap door. I think my choices would be Will Smith. I think that, you know, he's been nominated. He's funny. He's actually funny. Dave Chappelle. It would be kind of like almost like Chris Rock being there. And yeah. Another one, a wild card, I would say Donald Glover. Childish Gambino. Mm-hmm. I think that would be funny too. Like, he's good. Who I hope they don't get, Tiffany Haddish, because she has not done the work. She has not put in the work to do it. And I don't think she's that funny enough for that.
She's like female Kevin Hart in my eyes.
That's why they get along so well.
Tacky and hacky. Tacky and hacky. I didn't think about Will Smith. That's a really good one.
Yeah, I really think Will Smith should do it.
There's been talk about Maya Rudolph and that other person. They did a duo. Maya and somebody. They hosted something else before, Maya and another lady. Let me look it up.
People said that Wendy Williams is being considered to host the Oscars.
I'll call you now, girl. I can't.
I'm just saying, someone put.
What?
I saw like something someone submitted
God.
Wendy as a
I can't
alternative. I don't think it's not going to happen.
No. Wendy.
Ooh, you showing all the teeth.
No.
Ooh, you despise her.
I really do.
You really like despise, loathe.
I wouldn't spit on her if she was on fire.
You and Nene have something in common. Wow.
Oh.
Are we done with that topic? Because speaking of Nene.
Oh, God, no. It was Tiffany Haddish and Maya Rudolph. They wanted them to co-host. I looked it up.
Okay.
I would like Maya Rudolph and maybe somebody else. I was going to say Wanda. Wanda Sykes could do it. I could see Monique doing it. I think that Monique has enough of non-fucks to give where it would make the broadcast interesting. You would be glued like, what is she going to say next?
That would be a plot twist. Nene Leakes should maybe host the Oscars. She's a comedian. Oh my God, you gonna...
No. Nene Leakes shouldn't host shit at her house until she gets some more furniture, till she puts some art on them bare-ass walls.
Oh my God.
Just naked walls.
I was just about to say that. She has a naked house. Wow.
Oh my God, she gonna host the Oscars.
Can we get to Housewives tea?
Is there any?
No, but I just noticed that, like, the drama that's happening off the show is more interesting than the actual show. And then this is why we all tune into the reunion, because I think the whole season of Atlanta is usually like just lukewarm, and then we all just wait for the reunion. And I think this Nene and Portia thing is a little conjured up drama.
What's going on with Nene and Portia?
Really? Yeah, like they're going at it because Portia outed Nene for saying that she was the one that told Candy's like business to her, and then like she attacked Portia first, and then Portia attacked her.
I saw something about it, but I really don't do that. I try to cover Twitter feuds, but they come and go like a medfly.
Yeah, like, but they're going back and forth. And Nene says she's not going to jail for nobody. I was like, wow, like they're back at it again. You don't like Portia?
No.
Of course you
Portia
don't.
is, Portia's like Phaedra to me. I don't fuck with that lie, security fraud, try to ruin your reputation shit. I don't fuck with that.
Sometimes,
If you friends with somebody who sent a random heifer and her husband to jail, I don't fuck with you, and I don't fuck with the clique you claim.
sometimes I have to tell myself it's just not worth the jail time. Woo, child, I'm gonna have to hire a hitman.
Oh, this really just seems like shit to get people watching the show. Like, it doesn't even seem
But then she just
real.
backpedaled and pussy popped just now. Child, there are pink and white flies up and down my IG. It just amazes me how these people pick one or two and make a big deal out of it. I'm good. My life is great. There's no beef in my life.
Because there isn't. Because the producers told you, okay, get on Twitter and fight. I think the whole thing with the Bryson's baby mama was staged because it was so funny. It all seemed to happen right when the show was premiering. Y'all had, let's see, Real Housewives premiered in November. Mm-hmm. You had from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. You couldn't have put that shit out in the street then. No, just magically when the show comes on, then all of a sudden it's time to put your business in the street.
Speaking of coincidences, have you heard that Kenya Moore has been trying to post pictures of her baby, but it just so happened to be on the Housewives night?
Yeah, she's trolling them. And
why is she doing this?
Because she doesn't want people to forget her.
I forgot her. She's easy to forget.
Yeah, I mean, where is your talent? Where is your talent?
I feel like we bash
shit
Kenya
stirring
so much.
is not talent. No, she brings it on herself. If you weren't doing things like trolling the Housewives by posting at 7:58 every Sunday since the season has premiered, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
That's why I think
if you don't do the behavior, we're not going to have the conversation. So don't act an ass. We won't call you an ass. Remember when I said, Kenya Moore is an asshole. Well, if you don't act like an asshole, I can't call you an asshole. I'm not even thinking to call you an asshole.
And there you have it.
So no, she's trolling. She's trying to stay relevant. She's trying to get back on the show. Trying to sell those baby pictures to the highest bidder to pay off that tax lien.
And Cardi B just released her baby picture just for free. I couldn't believe that.
Oh, that was to piss off Offset.
Oh, I know, probably, yeah.
Put this out, and then I got to edit Black Ink and Hustle in Brooklyn, if you want to. Did you?
Oh, God. I don't watch that show. I'm tired.
Oh, God. It is messy. It is messy. I actually do enjoy a little bit of it. I can't believe it. They showed the sissy last night.
Oh, they did?
Well, for 1 second.
Did he get 5 seconds?
He got a nameplate and a good 5 to 10. He had a scene,
so
as a handbag.
So the sissy or the sissies?
Sissy, singular. Marco. And I saw them and the messy publicist heifer on live with about 8 people in the room talking about how they were representatives for the gay black community. And I was like, how you representing shit when we can't see you?
I'm not going to say nothing on that.
I mean, if you're going to be a representative, you have to be there to represent, and we ain't
right.
saying
What
shit.
have you been doing?
The Kardashians' ratings are finally failing. The last episode garnered less than 1 million viewers. Well, it's because there's so much social media now. You on YouTube, you on Twitter, you're on the news every 5 minutes. We done already seen this season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Kanye West bullshit.
And we've already seen every inch of her cervix. So we've seen every crevice of her asshole. So I'm just like, what else is there to see?
Every nook and cranny.
Right.
Oh, God. We've seen you shit.
Pretty much. What else is there to see?
What else is there to talk about, too? It's like, okay, you're rich and you keep getting richer. I don't care.
Right.
Go deal with that fool that you're married to. Go tend to that.
Which fool?
The one she's married to. Well, the one she's married to currently.
I wasn't sure if you were talking about, like, well, I guess Kylie isn't married yet. Chloe is married, right?
Oh, Lord, that's another fool. Because she was a favorite sister because she was, the one with that face. I'm not going to say.
She was outspoken. She was the outspoken one, and the one
with that face.
She was the ugly sister, and we felt sorry for her. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
now that's Paola and sympathy. Erica Mena says she's not returning to Love and Hip Hop. Good fucking riddance.
When did she say
You never
that?
should have been there to begin with. I'm also sick of these people saying they ain't coming back and then they come back. From now on, if you say you're not coming back, the show should just say, okay, fine, you're not coming back. They should just fire you on the spot. I'm sick of it because they're playing with us. Like Tammy Roman. It's like, girl, just stop lying. You ain't got no other job, no other career but Basketball Wives. Stop lying to us. We gonna tune in. But you gonna get your little coin.
She's starring in a movie right now. Isn't she? Like,
that BET, people were telling me I needed to watch that. Carl Weber's Family Secrets or something.
Something like that. I mean, she has her little chicken shit gigs she pulls.
But you cannot eke out a living off chicken shit gigs.
That's a good
You
point.
need that big Basketball Wives check. And she getting ready to retire. She got diabetes. She got to have some coin for that.
Oh, my God.
She said, I'm not making fun. It's a fact. Please. I want to have money for my retirement. I don't know what's going to go wrong with me.
Speaking of people who say they're not coming back, Moniece said that too, right? Moniece Slaughter.
Well, Moniece says she doesn't want to come back, but she's been honest about being under contract, and I can respect that. Like, say, I want to go, but they won't give me a clean release to go work on another show. Say that. Don't say, I'm not coming back. You're coming back. It's already in contract. You coming back.
What show could Moniece be on? Besides a show about child neglect. Ooh, that was kind of mean. Is that mean?
Everybody, I call her Moniece the Neglectful, so no.
Okay.
Please, she ain't never with that baby. She like Golden Brooks.
Oh my God. Golden Brooks from
Yeah, remember on Girlfriends you never saw Golden with Jabari?
Wow, you took it back. I was like, that name sounds familiar.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, December 7th. The Christmas special.
Shit. Well, let me go on and tape that because I sure would have missed it.
I totally forgot.
I watched the their little Build NYC interview.
Ooh, that interview was shady and unorganized. It wasn't it? And Jasmine Masters. She was just like... What?
Yeah, she really didn't say shit.
I was like, well,
she
girl, you went home first.
We already know. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could tell that by the seam on the top with that wig. We're going to talk about that unit. Hold on. I got to pull the picture.
Units. I'm really glad.
Are you shitting me? And that's what it's a unit.
And then, like, the shade, the RuPaul, like, the nerve. The nerve. Like, oh my God.
That was some cute shade of her promo look.
And then Valentina with the cute, like, I feel
Valentina won. And Valentina has Rent to promote. Well, Valentina, nobody liked her. And so people she's trying to get people like her. But I heard that,
like, people were rolling their eyes when Manila was talking. Like, people analyzed this interview.
Yeah, they did. I didn't find it that shady. There were like a couple of moments, like when they said, like when they asked Monique, when they asked Monet, is there a formula to Drag Race, and she said blonde and white. I was like, we're just let's just open it up. Let's just take it on out. Let's open it up.
Pandora's box.
Let's just open it up. Open it up. Get to the shit.
No pun intended.
Oh, I forgot that was a character. Hold on.
Right. fee automatically goes up after Drag Race.
Yeah, I'm tired of Monet Exchange whining about not having money. Like, okay, you're not getting the calls. Well, get out on the internet and start getting your YouTube show up. Get your followers up. Like, you're
Right.
on Drag Race. You're now on All Stars. So, and this is it for you.
And
You
could
ain't
you
coming back
imagine-
for another, maybe you'll come back for a Christmas special, but I don't see why Monique Hart isn't whining about not having money. Monique Hart said, I stepped my coin up.
Right.
Asia O'Hara is traveling the world. She doesn't.
And I'll say Monique Hart looks better.
Yes.
Like she stepped it up. And I'm like, good for her.
Wait, is this the holiday special?
This is the holiday special.
Okay.
The holiday queen. Apparently there's a twist too.
What's the twist going to be? Shangela actually gets the crown that she earned in season 3? That would be a good twist if they did that. Do that twist.
They strip,
Give it a whirl.
They strip
Trixie of the
right.
crown. That's why they got her there. We done conned you, girl. You going to have to come up with that money, too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they moved Married
they
to
moved
Medicine
to
to Friday.
Friday.
That's right. Oh, I was like, no, that comes on tomorrow. That's the Hopscotch show. And then they're doing it like right before the reunion. Like, y'all have 2 episodes left.
They're probably going to save the reunion for Sunday. You know they are. Oh, my God.
I think what it also is people that watch have DVR. Mm-hmm. And so they're like, we can move it because you going to tape it regardless. We going to tell your machine to tape it.
It is 1:18 p.m. and Nicki Minaj is still not posted about having no Grammy nominations.
Somebody took her phone.
Right. Or she's being digged down by her new man.
Oh, maybe she got a man and she can finally mind her business.
Right.
And stop getting on everybody's nerves. Maybe that's what she needed. Maybe she just needed a gasm. Calm her ass. You know, she does act like that. She does act like she doesn't have good sex very often. She does seem very pent up, very
Or with those ass
frustrated.
Shots, her ass can blow at any minute. With any pump. You just don't know. You gotta be careful with those pumps.
It's unstable.
Unstable.
Oh, shit. Jessica Simpson had a really good clapback to Natalie Portman.
Did she?
This it shocked me too. So Natalie Portman was saying like when she was younger, she saw like some picture of Jessica Simpson in a bikini at like 19 and it made her feel a way. And then Jessica posted Natalie and added her ass.
Ooh. See, when you get older, you be like, the fuck this bitch talking about? Let me tell her something right quick.
She said, I was disappointed this morning when I realized that I confused you by wearing a bikini in a published photo taken of me when I was still a virgin in 1999. As public figures, we both know our image is not totally in our control at all times, and that the industry we work in often tries to define us and box us in. However, I was taught to be myself and honor the different ways all women express themselves, which is why I believed then, and I believe now, that being sexy in a bikini and being proud of my body are not synonymous with having sex. I have always embraced being a role model to all women to let them know that they can look however they want and wear whatever they want, and they can have sex or they cannot have sex with whoever they want. The power lies within us as individuals. I have made it my practice to not shame other women for their choices. In this era of Time's Up and all the great work you have done for women, I encourage you to do the same.
Golf claps.
I was like, okay, girl.
Wow. That is not the chicken of the sea we know back then. Wow. Mm-hmm. All she had to do was just
sit there and eat your food.
You took the words right out my mouth. Oh my God. Yeah. Silence is just golden these days, you know?
I'm starting a new movement. It's called Shut That Mouth. They're like, when Alexis Guy said her baby had Medicaid, some people asked me, why didn't you make a joke about that? I'm like, that ain't something you make a joke about. I shut that mouth. I shut that mouth. I don't know not my business. When you get to
I
like
agree.
certain subjects, just you don't make fun of it. You need to just leave it alone. Let people do what they gonna do.
I was actually uncomfortable listening to like all what her baby went through when she was talking about it. Multiple brain surgeries and everything. Like that's, I just felt uncomfortable listening to it. I was just like, wow, like
It felt like, I understand that that's a very important story to tell, and there are other people going through it. I want those stories told in the proper venue. Like, this is a show where we come, but we come to Love and Hip Hop for the bullshit, for the drama. We don't come to watch like a touching OWN special on, difficult pregnancies and hard births.
or Greg like contemplating
chemo or not. It's like, we get that that's real shit, but you can't, like, 1 minute Jonathan and Anais are being messy, and then the next minute somebody got cancer. It doesn't work. It doesn't jive. It doesn't flow.
like that moment when
It's too much of like, okay, I feel like this, and now snatch that emotion.
when Greg was in the hospital, he was like, "Willow, sweet chariot, somebody carry me home." He didn't sing that song, but that's what it just.
It was the
felt
feel.
Like.
It was
feel.
it
I
was
just
like,
what am I watching right now?
it feels like tragedy porn. No. No. I ain't even saying you shouldn't make your money off your story. Make a coin. But just tell it in the proper place. Like,
Right.
The supermarket is not where you hold a church sermon. A church is not where you hold an you probably could hold an all-you-can-eat buffet at a church, and it would probably go really well. That was a bad example.
You can't sell dildos in the church. Candy.
There we go.
Candy, I'm talking to you. I don't even know where that came from. You can edit that out.
That was good. That was good. Because but that's a great example. It's like, just do things in the proper venue. Mm-hmm. You don't go to bed in the sink.
Unless you're Sheree. Sheree's children, I'm sorry. Not Sheree.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. SantaCon is this Saturday. Then again, it's not like I ever
Oh, it's
leave
this Saturday?
Jesus Christ, you scared the hell out of me.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, my fucking God.
What?
That is why I was wondering why I couldn't make a reservation for brunch or whatever, because all my friends are in town. And Agave said they were booked. And I was like, how the fuck are y'all booked? And it's like 3 weeks away. And I didn't know that was sad. Oh, my God. That is the holiday. We can talk about that fucking shit. I hate fucking SantaCon.
I almost thought of a look Nicki could have worn to the Grammys, but since she's not nominated, it really doesn't matter.
Oh, my God. We're going back to this?
I'm not going to stop talking about it until the Grammys next year.
I want to know how she feels not being nominated for a single Grammy after putting out 60 songs in 2018, 17. Man, I wonder where she's keeping her People's Choice Award for Album of the Year in her house. It has to be like.
Well, it can't be with their Grammys because she doesn't have any.
She doesn't.
There's an empty shelf.
She can put
just dust.
She can put next to her 13 BET Awards. We need to stop. Oh my God, we need to stop.
All right, well, this is Pop Roast, and we will see you soon. You'll see us sooner than Nicki will see that Grammy, I can tell you.
We can't stop.
So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.